It was only a few days away to the Alberta Outdoor Adventure Expo. I needed to get my trailer out, take it out for a good spin, make sure the window wasn't going to have any issues. Plus, I installed a trailer tune in my Jeep JK, and I want to see if it's going to be any good or not. I need to burn up some fuel because the program needs to run off of 91 octane, and I probably got a mixture of 50-50, 87, 91, so I just need to burn some off. It was a beautiful day, super hot though, but I'm going to enjoy it anyways. Good day everybody, welcome to today's video. It's Jerry for BackCountry Wrenching. In today's video, I just came out for a quick trip to Little Elbow Campground, which is about 80 kilometers from my house. And it's the Overland Expo in a few days, so I just want to get out for a quick adventure. I was out exploring, checking out some random campsites that were close by, but I just didn't feel like it. I just want to head out to a campground where I know I'm guaranteed to get a spot. Because that is the big problem with random camping during the summertime, is that you get people that park the trailers, and even though you're only supposed to have a spot for 2 weeks, some of them like leave the trailers there for the whole summer. So a lot of the nice spots are all taken up, and a lot of spots are being shut down for reclamation. But this is a reserve campsite, and one of the nice things about reserve campsite is that, you know, when you get out here, you have a place to stay. And I'm actually lucked out because I'm right by a hiking path that goes to the river. So if I leave my campsite, I come out here, the river is right there. Look at that view, minus the tree that toppled over. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a quick bite to eat and probably head out and explore, check some things out around here. I'm not gonna lie, it's like 30 some degrees today, and I'm kind of glad that my spot is in the shade. However, that might become an issue for my new solar generator that I'm trying out. So I brought the Dometic cooler back out, but with it being so hot, she's almost working overtime to keep it at 2 degrees. I'm already down to 97%, so it might actually take that down to 3 degrees to cut down on the power consumption, because otherwise I might burn my power up pretty quick. I busted out something else that I bought a year ago and never used, is this firewood bag. Gonna try out the new water jug I got from Princessauto. Yeah, it was on sale, so I snagged it up. 20 liters, portable water container. There's no special meals today, just lips and assholes and chopped onions. Just keeping it simple since I'm only here for a day, and shit's gone crazy expensive too, so I'm not gonna cook a big gourmet meal. I'm just gonna shit it out in the toilet tomorrow. When I booked the campsite, I knew there was a bathroom close by. I didn't realize it was like that close. Good thing it doesn't stink. So freaking hot, but on a positive note, this time of the year it's starting to cool down really fast in the evening, so maybe 30 degrees right now, but by midnight tonight, especially in the mountains, it'll probably be about 20 degrees cooler, be about 10 degrees. I can't wait. About 5 o'clock, once the sun goes behind the mountains, should be good. Other than that, just getting things set up. Vents are open. The new window didn't seem to fall off yet. It is a dust magnet for sure, but it held in place on the trip here, so I feel pretty confident now it's not going to come out. And some people have probably mentioned it when I did the video, is that there's probably a pretty good chance we're going to get condensation between the plastic and glass panes, only because most likely when that window was created there was a gas put inside. Well, there's just air in there now, so there's going to be no way to avoid that, but I'll probably notice that when it gets wet or when it starts to get cooler out. Sun's going down a little bit, so it's starting to cool off slowly. For being a reservation only campground, it's not extremely all that busy, to be honest with you. There's beautiful views from top of this hiking trail. Let's go in for a stroll. Oh, this tree section's nice and cool. Time I get back to the campsite, things should start cooling off pretty good. There's, what the hell is that? What the hell over? What? Flying pine needles. Time I get back to the campsite, should be cooled down nice. There's some beautiful views on this ridge. I had no idea what that is across the river. Almost looks like part of a wooden culvert or something. I think this trail just continues and gradually makes its way down to the riverbed. I wish people would stop doing that. Making rock bridges. There's the suspension bridge right over here. That's where we're gonna go to, then turn around, come back. And we made it. I guess it's not really a suspension bridge. All right, crossing this bridge, going to the other side, right over there. If you're ever out in this area, your odds of coming in contact with a bear or evidence of a bear are about 100%. So on this map, there's Blue Rock right there that I've camped. There's Little Elbow right there that I've been. Now, if you like to enjoy the backcountry, there's a backcountry campground here, backcountry campground here. But a little secret that means the friends found years ago, the South Glasgow Creek, right? If you find this creek, there's like a service road where this trail is that goes up. You like take your bikes and you lock them up in the bush and you hike in, and probably like right around where this elbow is, there's a hidden waterfalls. I did a video of it years ago. The waterfalls are probably over 100 feet tall, and you can walk behind them. You can walk behind the waterfalls. It is crazy as frig, and very few people know about it because a lot of people just stick to the trail and not wander off. So that's my little Easter egg I'm giving you guys if you're in that area. I would like to know what this private property is, though.
This private property is referred to as the Burns property. It was acquired in 1903, had a town, and had an operating coal mine for a while. The Burns family, from what I gathered, had enough ranch land that the owner could go from Cochrane to the U.S. border without even stepping off his property. He even owned the famous Bayou Ranch.
Disgusting dog shit bags right there. People are fucking pathetic. Yeah. This is bear territory right here. Do 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 do. And then the big black bear came running down the bridge to attack me. I'm almost at home base now. Another 5 minutes. So it looks like I went 2.09 kilometers in 46 minutes with an elevation of 147 feet. And that puts me up to over 10,000 steps so far today. There is some magic in this tote. So I got some treasures here. This is my kindling maker I got from Cabelas a couple years ago. Works really well. And the key with this is that you gotta go gently. Can't force it in. Just kind of glide it across. Let it do its thing. And then presto. I got this knife from Michael. He runs the YouTube channel The Emporium Outdoors. I hung out with him a few times and he said it's a really good bushcrafting knife. I'm gonna see if I can use it to like carve some wood to little small pieces. Won't be long, pretty soon I'll be using the diesel heater. Just get my spot charged up. I think it's time to grab a beer. How am I doing for power? 79%. So we got some strawberry rhubarb, 4.2% alcohol that I got from my Trip and Drum Heller Kettle Sour series. Shut her down. All right, motherfucking beer time, everybody. Had a quick hike. Need to crush a beer, get something to eat, get a fire going, smoke some cigars, relax, get ready for the expo, and to climb the big hill tomorrow to get out of here. After realizing I'd probably freeze to death and get a fire going, these here work every time. No screwing around with those rods. The electric lighter's been in my kit for over a year, haven't charged it. Worked 100%. I can't get a fire started with those ferro rods for the life of me. Oh, I got the kind of smoke. Monte Cristo. $7:30 at night and it is still hot out, even with the sun going down. Oh, wonder what time it's really gonna start cooling off. That's why I love fall and spring camping the best. Less people, and the weather's a lot more favorable. Well, the cooler still has power. There we are, 49%. It's not too bad. Pretty soon we'll be into the cooler weather, and this is the only kind of stove I'll pack with me throughout the whole year. This little Coleman stove, dual fuel 533. Not even sure where you can even buy these nowadays. I got this off Amazon a few years ago, but minus 20 works like a charm. Find that propane quits working at around minus 10 degrees. It doesn't really work that well, but this little Coleman stove works wonderfully year-round. I'm not sure if it's gonna rain or mostly forest fire smoke. Animals in the trees making noise. It's gonna have a simple breakfast, some green tea, dehydrated strawberries I made, and some banana bread. Sometimes it can be tricky to get the blue flame. It boils water really fast. Looks like a nice, beautiful morning. It's gonna go for a quick little stroll. See if there's anything cool to see. Campsites here are actually quite nice. They're well treed in. Semi-private. Your next door neighbor isn't like right beside you, which is nice. Looks like someone's made a steep path down to get to the river. Beautiful day. So they got this blocked off. That looks like the hiking trail. But why would they block it off? Alright, so I'm right there. So you could go up and around back. Or you could go to the ridge. Some put some brewery stickers. I've been to the Cold Garden Brewery. Never heard of those ones. Yeah, it's weird they got this blocked off. It's a perfect parking lot here. Little side trail. Scoot down. Oh shit. Almost tripped, would have fell over right down there. Never to be seen again. It's been 10 years since the Great Flood, and the land has not reclaimed itself yet. The evidence is still very much there. Looks like that old gate just seized up. They had to force it open. It's a terrible design though. Just metal collar over a pipe and another piece of metal pipe welded down there that rides on. Just open and close it like that. Savage. That gate's probably older than what I am. Guaranteed. This whole area here is only open for, I think, 4 or 5 months a year. The rest of the year it's closed. Probably because it's in snow all that time. I think it opens June 1st and closes before December, I think. I can't remember. I guess it's time to roll out and head home. I think it's starting to spit rain a little bit. Let's roll out of here. just dropped off the garbage in the bin, but just driving down here, this campsite, all these campsites are virtually empty right now. So I'm at 5,300 feet right now. Just getting on the highway. Once we get around this corner, we gotta make this massive climb that goes up and over the mountain. So we're pretty much at the top now. Now we hit the crest. Now we go back down. Look at this frickin' clown. Wow. Let's just tie a mattress to the roof of our vehicle.